Hi, the question we are solving now belongs to test series 1 and it belongs to the subject signals and systems. In specific, it belongs to LTI systems. The question is numbered 8. The impulse response of a LTI system is given as h of n and the LTI system is causal and stable. So there are 4 options A, B, C and D given, which contain the impulse responses, different impulse responses. We have to find the correct option out of these such that the impulse response implies that the system is causal and stable. So we have to find the possible h of n out of the options given such that the system is causal and stable. So if a system is causal, then h of n should be equal to 0 for n less than 0. If a system is stable, then sigma n mod of h of n should be finite. Now we will check these two conditions for the options given. Then whichever option satisfies these two conditions, that is the correct option. So as per option A, h of n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. This corresponds to n equal to 0. Here we see that h of n is equal to 0 for n less than 0, so it's causal, and also sigma n mod of h of n is equal to 10, that implies it is stable. Similarly, as per option B, h of n is equal to 11, 15, 17. This corresponds to n equal to 0. Here we say that h of n is not equal to 0 for n equal to minus 1 and minus 2. That implies it is non-causal. And also we see that sigma n mod of h of n is equal to 11 plus 15 plus 17, which can be written as 43. So that implies the system is stable. As per option C, h of n is equal to cos pi by 6 n u of n. So that implies h of n is equal to 0 for n less than 0. That implies that the system is causal. However, we see that from h of n, the impulse response h of n is repetitive for n greater than 0. So by the nature of it, the system cannot be stable as the impulse response wouldn't die out, so the system is unstable. As per option D, h of n is equal to sine of pi by 3 n. Here h of n is not equal to 0 for n less than 0. That implies that system is non-causal. Also h of n is periodic. That implies that the system is unstable because h of n wouldn't die out. So as per the given requirements of causality and stability, the correct option would be A.